Speaking of Christmas horror stories, there's a Suicide Squad game in development for 2 years, and it got canceled.
Who was making it?
WB Montreal, the team behind Batman Arkham Origins.
Which I thought was a good game.
Yeah, I mean...
I liked it.
But it wasn't like... It was probably the worst out of the Batman games.
No, it's not. I think Arkham City might be the worst.
Arkham City is probably my least favorite. Obviously,
Arkham Knight's the best. Or Arkham Asylum is the best.
Yeah, the first one was the best. And then I would actually say Origins.
Origins is like the second. Because that Deathstroke fight was awesome.
Dude, I thought that game was awesome. I really enjoyed that one.
And I played it on.
I mean,
it's all preference.
Just from what I've heard, that's just... Well, people have said that
yes.
really worse. But
it's because Rocksteady didn't make it. They're biased. Jerks.
Probably.
I don't know. I mean, it was a little different.
I think it was a little bit faster and it was a little less responsive, but it was still very fun.
I enjoyed it very much.
It was still very fun.
Yeah.
So WB Montreal is going to be working on a Batman game starring Damian Wayne instead of Bruce Wayne. So, yeah.
I don't like that already.
I know. I knew you wouldn't like it. Damian Wayne is the son of Bruce Wayne and Talia al Ghul, which means he has mystical powers. Ooh.
I don't like it.
I don't either. What's it going to be like? What's it going to play like?
Is he Batman, though?
Can
he be Batman?
Yeah.
He just takes over for Bruce?
Yeah.
You can't.
Why not be your own
Bruce
man?
Can't live
come
forever.
on.
Well, I mean, how do you know it's going to be Batman?
Blizzard confirms that Tracer is a lesbian, and Blizzard reveals her girlfriend Emily in a Christmas comic they just released. Including...
Is Emily going to be in the game?
I don't know. She might be. She might be a future hero. You don't know.
That'd be nice.
McCree apparently drinks a lot in this comic book. And
that's a surprise.
Reaper really dresses like that.
That's what... the first comment I read when I was like looking at people were saying about this, someone said... it wasn't Reaper, but it was someone else. Someone doesn't always dress like this, but then McCree does always wear that outfit.
Yeah.
Because McCree, he was wearing his typical, cloak and hat and everything while he was sitting at a bar, like he would.
That's just
typical.
That's what he wears. That's his outfit.
Yeah. So it was kind of funny.
Are we asking if they needed to do this? Is this a big deal? I actually think this is a good thing, especially because Tracer is the face of Overwatch. I think that for people who don't care about this, it won't matter, it won't affect them in the game, but there will be people who do like this and think that this is a great thing, and
I think it's a good thing. I mean,
I'm not saying I'm not saying they had to do this. I'm not saying they necessarily, but I think people want backstories on their favorite characters.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see most of the stuff in that comic was very sad? Yeah. Because it was Widow standing over her husband's grave, who she had killed when she was brainwashed. It was, Winston thinking he was going to be all alone for Christmas. It was.
Isn't Winston eating dinner with Emily and Tracer?
He does at one
point.
Yeah, but it was for a while he was talking to the computer, thinking Tracer wasn't going to be there and they weren't going to show up. Yeah. So he was going to be alone. And so, but there was a few other ones that was just Reaper was looking it probably was either his family or his grandkids or something, the people he was looking at, because he's older than when 76 first joined Overwatch, Reaper was already in Overwatch for a while, so he's pretty old. Mm-hmm. So it was just all these people wanting to be with their family for Christmas, but a lot of them can't because of the implications of what Overwatch has done to them. So
I really want an Overwatch campaign style thing, a mini campaigns for each character to flesh out their backstory. Cause I understand they're releasing. I understand they're releasing these comics and stuff, but I just think it would be interesting because these characters have so much backstory that just is peppered throughout people saying stuff, and it's just Brian's moving slowly.
His dog is barking.
Yes, he's well, now that Brian's gone.
And he won't watch this episode, so he won't know what we say right now.
I just think
I think some people overreacted about the revelation of how Tracer's a lesbian. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Who really cares?
And some people are acting oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. No,
it's just...
Well, my strong Christian beliefs, I'm not playing Overwatch anymore. I'm joking.
I just, here's my stance on this stuff. Like, you're an adult. You can make your own decisions. Like, love who you love. I don't care if you're gay, straight, transgender, whatever. Like, just the thing that I have a problem with is people like making these huge deals out of things like this, and it's just like, okay, we get it, but like at the same time, Blizzard themselves didn't make a big deal about it. They're just like filling in the backstories of these characters we already love, which is nice. So I'm into it, but not like that.
I like that.
I don't think it's. I
like that Tracer is.
No, it's not a bad thing. That's what I'm saying. It's not a bad
the person.
It's the people overreacting. That's the bad thing.
The very quick, fast person who has almost like ability to control like time manipulation type things is always late. Like, I don't know. It just to me it's ironic and funny at the same time. Like, you know, but I mean, she was doing stuff saving Christmas for some people.
Saving Christmas, Tracer, yeah. No.
Yeah.
I liked it.
The weirdest thing though was she wasn't wearing her chest
piece. That
supposedly she like needs to keep her time locked because supposedly that was like what's keeping her here because like the experiment went wrong and now she's like skipping around to like time and that's what Winston used it to keep her anchored in time, but I don't know.
Maybe she's wearing it under her sweater.
Maybe, I guess.
It's possible.
So.
I don't know. I like the backstories.
Yeah, I do too.
It doesn't really matter who they like, who they love, whatever. It doesn't. I don't like to play as her anyway, so. This isn't gonna make me want to choose her. I'll tell you that.
Moving on to some weird, sad news, which is the second time this has happened this year. Crytek, the studio behind the original Far Cry and Crysis series, has stopped paying their employees due to financial uncertainty. Second time this year.
Sounds like if you work for them, you should think about getting another job.
Well, they've shut down 5 studios now, and one of their employees from their main branch started a GoFundMe page so he could sue them to pay for like his court costs to sue them because he hasn't been paid in like 3 months.
Wow.
3 months.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't mess with is paying.
And the last time he got paid, it was a month late. So he get paid one time in 5 months? That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible. Lastly, the Assassin's Creed movie is apparently not good.
Does not surprise
I'm not surprised. Do you still want to see it?
No, I don't want to see it anyway.
I want to see it.
I want to see it. I don't care. It's a video game movie. They're not ever going to get scored good. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I know. It scored a whopping 22 on Rotten Tomatoes and a 19 on Metacritic.
Higher than I thought it was going to get. So.
What about the Ratchet and Clank movie? Did that do it?
I think it did, but that doesn't count.
I completely forgot there was even a Ratchet and Clank
because
movie.
like that's like animated almost.
Okay.
Animated movies don't count.
I'm just saying when you use real life.
I'm trying to think of like
live
a
action
movie that actually worked.
Can you find one that got
Wreck-It Ralph was great.
But that's
again,
like a made-up video game.
Yeah.
Like,
it's still great.
Off of an actual, because the Prince of Persia movie was awful.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, I still think the first Resident Evil movie was fantastic.
I thought the second one was better than the first.
I mean, that series has done okay. Now, I don't know about these newer ones. I think they're kind of overdoing it.
I think
after Extinction.
Yeah, like I feel like the first two tried to take themselves seriously, and then after the second one, they're like, "These movies are bad. Let's just play on that and see what happens."
Yeah, I thought the first one was good. I really did.
I've only ever seen like the first one.
And like
the guy with the grid that goes like the grid laser,
cuts them up into pieces.
Yeah,
I feel like that would suck.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't feel much.
No.
You would feel that first like couple seconds though, because it went through them real slow.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think it slowed down. I'm pretty sure it went through them the same speed as what it was going.
Oh.
I don't think it slowed down when it hit them.
That'd be hilarious. That would suck if it did just slow down when it hit someone just to make them feel like that first couple seconds before they died. Oh, that'd suck.
But isn't that like his body would probably be in so much shock from that instant, just cutting everywhere that he probably wouldn't even really feel it, and he'd be dead.
That's probably true. Well, we're going to get to our main topic.
Woo!
2016 is coming to a close.
Yes.
Finally.
Hopefully no one else dies.
they're still like, why would you do that?
Why would you even say that?
God, Alan Thicke. Rest in peace, Alan Thicke.
Yeah.
So, I want to know what 3 games you guys are all excited for 2017. Joey, we're going to start with you.
Why don't I always go first?
Because I'm looking to my left, and that's where you're at.
You want me to go first?
No, I don't care.
Brian, what games are you excited for? We'll start with Joey. You get to go last now.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's just always we start like this way and work that way. We can't switch.
So we're just doing our top 3.
Yeah, then we'll just talk about them.
I've said for a while, I don't. For Honor, I am excited about still. Yeah. I've seen more gameplay footage. I'm not saying that it's going to be great. I don't know, but I am excited to find out if it's going to work. Scalebound is a game that I brought up after E3 and said it was one of my top 5 favorites there. It's still up there for me. I'm very excited for that game. It looks so cool. Really, I just want to ride a dragon and
just fight giant monsters.
Yes.
I'm really worried about Scalebound.
Well, that's the thing. I'm really worried about For Honor. I'm not saying that these are, like I said, I'm not saying these are going to be the best games that are coming out, but they're the ones that I'm excited for, and they're just a little different, than anything else. My third one I know is one that I think a lot of people are, Mass Effect is. I'm just such a big fan of that series. To get a new one for next gen with finally a different kind of story. It's not going to be Shepard. It's going to be different. That is probably the one I am actually most excited for. That I also think will do well. My other 2 are just kind of like. We'll see, man. But and then I do have some South Park's coming out, which was supposed to be this year, next year. That one looks awesome, and I won't take that one. Why can't I remember that zombie game?
Days Gone?
Days Gone is another one that we'll see how that one works out.
I wonder if that's going to come out this year. I wonder if the reception that it got, because that was out of all the games that were shown at E3 this year, God of War, Horizon, and then currently The Last of Us 2 got announced, and out of all those games, Spider-Man, Days Gone's the one that's everybody's forgetting about.
Oh, I'm still very excited. I mean,
I think it looks cool.
The trailer and the gameplay that they showed, that looked like a fun
It looks
game.
It looks like a mix between Dead Rising
and Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead and Sons of Anarchy. The show, not the game. The motorcycle road trip style.
Yeah,
thing, and the bounty hunts and stuff. Looks cool.
Left 4 Dead is still to this day one of my favorite games. Co-op wise, anyways, of all time, where you were just fighting hordes, and they've taken that to the extreme in this. If you thought the hordes were crazy in Left 4 Dead, there were so many zombies coming at you, and it was just very cool.
Yeah.
So, if that one comes out in 2017, that one would be in there. I'm not sure. I don't know if it will.
I mean, it might be their big fall game, because it's Sony Bend is developing. It's not one of Sony's top tier studios. It's not Guerrilla or Naughty Dog or Polyphony. It's Sony Bend is the studio that developed Vita games, and this is one of their first forays into console. So they're using Unreal instead of a Sony proprietary engine. I wonder how much Sony is really gonna allow them to take the time to develop this game. I wonder if they're just, because they don't really have any 2017 fall lineup yet. Maybe Gran Turismo and this, maybe. So I wonder if Sony's gonna try to force it out.
Kingdom Hearts 3 maybe.
I wish a Destiny 2 was coming out in 2017, but I don't think it will.
Keep dreaming, Joey.
I want Kingdom Hearts 3.
I still think Destiny 2 is going to be a March 8, 2018 game. I still think it's going to come out in the spring.
Because Destiny's not going to hold through 2017.
No, it's not.
No.
I'm really shocked that
they haven't
announced it, and they're 2017. It's coming.
I'm surprised there wasn't a tease at PSX, since they're so
Maybe they're going to pull a Fallout. They announced Fallout 4, what, 3 months before?
You really think they're going to announce it at E3 and then release it in September?
They might.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, they've been very quiet about what they're doing with it.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I would just be shocked if they went a whole year, because like I said, Destiny, it's already on its last leg right now. Even if they came out with a new expansion, it wouldn't be enough.
I think it's all hands on deck right now for Destiny 2.
That's what I said. I would try to get it out in 2017.
They've got Vicarious Visions. They've got High Moon working on stuff for them. They've got, all these external Activision studios helping them to try to get this game out. And, like, it's already been rumored to be delayed a year. That's why we got Rise of Iron. So, like, if they don't get it out next year, like, I don't know. Is Destiny going to lose cachet with people? Because that game doesn't come out soon.
No, people are going to just stop playing Destiny, but they'll come back for Destiny 2. I think, like, people are going to wait. They like that game enough to where they'll just wait for when the next one comes out and they'll buy it. Like, I don't think that just because they take a little bit longer is it really going to stop them from having a community to play their game.
Yeah. Mitch, what games are you excited for 2017?
Resident Evil 7. Excited for that.
The demo is spooky.
Yeah.
And the guy comes up behind you and hits you.
And Mass Effect.
Mass Effect is good.
Pump for Mass Effect.
Mass Effect's going to be great.
I think everyone can agree on that one.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
I hope that comes out in 2017.
I know.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to be pushed.
It's supposed to come out in the fall, but I don't.
Yeah, that would be fantastic if it did.
Dude,
I love that.
That's going to be, everybody's going to be scattering away from Red Dead if it comes out next fall. Like, you're just going to see everybody be like, nope, we're going to move on to, like, the spring. Yeah. Like, if that game comes out in October, it's going to be that and Call of Duty. Like, those are the only two games going to come out in the fall. And, like, whatever Nintendo farts out.
If I found out I was, like, coming out the same month, I'd be like, I'm going to change that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Push it back. Fuck that.
Yeah. God, Red Dead looks so
good. Because that game will dominate.
Yeah. Joey, what are you excited for?
Even though I don't have an Xbox, I'm going to say Scalebound.
You're going to have one soon, Joey.
Because, I mean, this is a game that I completely missed and, like, didn't hear about until, like, a month ago. And, yeah, because apparently, I didn't watch episodes while I was gone because I'm bad.
I brought it up right after E3.
Yeah, I'm a bad friend. But it's, I don't know, to me that game just looks like something unique and something different that hasn't really been done before. I mean, you're fighting these giant monsters using these powers. You're listening to some weird techno music while you're doing all this stuff. And
yeah, it's awesome.
It somehow, affects how your character controls, I guess. And I don't know, it's a mix of this weird stuff that all just sounds awesome once you put it together, and it looks cool from what they've shown.
I'm not saying it's going to be great.
It might not be good at all, but it just looks
It's cool. Got some potential.
It's got co-op, though. That's
what I'm saying.
That's the part that looks exciting.
It looks, I mean, because it kind of, like, brings that Monster Hunter kind of feel to, like, a console where you can actually, like, play together and fight this giant thing, but... I mean, even though they can bring Monster Hunter to consoles and it would work well there as well. But, I mean, like, they just don't have that as much anymore. So, I don't know. Scalebound just looks really cool.
It does.
It's a good choice. As Mass Effect, I mean, everyone's,
Mass
going to be happy for Mass Effect. I'm a little less excited than you guys, I think, because I'm still trying to be a little skeptical, just in case
I'm not.
It's not as amazing as everyone hopes it to be.
It's going to be.
It's going to be,
but... Is it too much fantasy? Is Mass Effect too much fantasy? Final Fantasy, man.
But that's like sci-fi.
He already had his Final Fantasy. His fantasy is final now.
Yeah. And now you made me forget what I was going to say for my last one. It's going to pop in my head. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah. I mean, I am excited for that, but not as much as Corey.
Yeah. No. I mean, I think that one just looks crazy.
That and Zelda, dude.
It's another like kind of combination.
Well, no one wanted to say Zelda because
we
we want you to have that.
Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn's that combination of kind of stuff that doesn't exactly, like, hasn't been there yet, kind of like Scalebound, except not as much combined, but it's, you're fighting these giant mech dinosaurs with a bow, and...
I mean, it sounds awesome.
It's cool, yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I think it will be awesome, yes.
Yeah, so those are my picks.
So, Corey?
Horizon is beating out Zelda for my number one spot.
Well, you've been talking about this game since it's been announced. Basically.
Yeah, Horizon.
You've been all over.
Horizon looks awesome, and like I watched the PSX demo that they showed, and it's just like, oh my gosh, dude! She's like jumping off a cliff and like grappling onto this giant robot mech dinosaur and stabbing in the head, and then she's like hacking like a couple of them to fight with her as she takes on these bigger ones. Oh, it's so awesome. It's so awesome, and I want to know, like, because, like, they're obviously, like, cave people, but it's, like, post-apocalyptic. It's, like, rebuilding society, and, like, why are there giant robot dinosaurs? Like, and what is this door? Like, this square door that just opens, and she walks into it. You're like, what is happening? I just want to know. This game looks awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to hack one and ride it and then like
shoot another one.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Zelda, of course, Zelda. It's gonna be awesome. I already pre-ordered my Wii U version, but I probably gonna get it for Switch if I can find a Switch. I wonder.
I'm gonna let you get the Switch first. Tell me if it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some interesting things that have come out recently that it's gonna run it like 40% slower when it's undocked, but like
that I'm not surprised. I mean, you knew there was gonna be a downgrade.
Yeah,
but it's undocked, right?
When it's undocked, yeah.
Okay.
But a lot of people are saying like that 40% less power it's feeding is to A, save on battery life, and B, that screen's only gonna be 720p.
Right.
So like that's like the clock down to like preserve battery, and like that's fine. I mean, if Zelda still plays like Zelda in my hand, I don't care, you know. So, and South Park looks great.
South Park does.
Yeah, I was gonna pick Mass Effect, but since you three all pick Mass Effect, I figure I should pick something. South Park looks awesome. They're doing the superhero thing.
I was just saying.
I mean, if it's anywhere as good as
Stick of Truth,
Fractured Butthole.
Awesome. I mean, that opening scene when they're sitting at the table and they're like planning out their Netflix TV shows compared to their movies, compared to their like cable TV shows. It's amazing. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be so funny.
It's a good choice.
So those are my 3 games. But I want to play Overwatch. So we're gonna end the episode. Unless you guys want to talk about anything else. Joey, how's Final Fantasy?
It's fun.
Yeah.
I beat the game. I think I told you that before. I don't remember when I did that, but it's been a little bit. But like all the end game stuff that's in there, it's ridiculous. I beat the Griffin, the one that one-shot me before.
Did you beat the Rock Turtle?
No, I didn't fight that one. I had the quest to go fight the Rock Turtle.
Like from Neverending Story?
What?
But we fought some scary bird dogs last night.
Yeah, no, I have.
The big rock turtle?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a rock, but the giant turtle.
Oh, okay. No, it's not like this is literally the size of a mountain.
It sneezes on him.
It's the size of a mountain. This turtle rock adamantoise is the size of a mountain. God. But then like I went and fought this weird giant snake thing, not Midgardstormer because I haven't found him yet since I've been the right level, but because I went down into the sewers and the sewers was just maze and it was just ridiculous, and then I found the headlights for my car and. There's just all this extra stuff you can do, and now I have a flying car.
You can just end the show you had for Final Fantasy.
I know, I did.
I'm sorry.
It's fun. I immediately regret my decision.
I know. I knew it too.
I do like Final Fantasy 15 though. It's really fun to play.
Amazon had a great sale on it yesterday.
I know, it was $35.
Seriously?
Yeah. It was one day only.
It's 40 today.
It was one day only.
It's 40
still
today.
40 is a good deal.
Yeah, it's $35 yesterday on Amazon.
Wish somebody would.
I need to buy the season.
I don't have it. I don't have your number.
That's true.
Sorry, Mitch. I didn't
so
tell
it's
you.
all his fault.
All this
Thanks,
stuff
Corey.
included with like the DLC that's coming out. It's gonna be like great. Like there's how Magic right now hurts your teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a ring you're gonna get where it doesn't anymore. Ooh. So that's gonna be like great, especially for like the end game spells where you're killing things in like one hit.
Yeah. I try not to use Magic that often.
I feel like it is really overpowered early on in the game, and then you have to have like the right items to make it really good later. But it's still like.
I just like warping to people and like slashing the crap out of them, and then warping to a different spot and like chilling for a minute to recharge it.
Yeah.
So.